Oh no. Looks
There are
like
several
I
footprints in the mud,
accidentally
left
quit
by
out
locals.
and I have to
Anywhere
make
from
this roll
6 to
again.
12 pairs have walked here. What do you think you are? A super detective?
Wait a second, what just happened? Okay, this isn't safe coming. Did a little test. So that would have killed me. It took my... Is that number the amount of healing items I have? Ooh, what's this?
An intricate, the pattern still kind of gone. For you to discover. Someone who knows about history could tell you.
No, I'm not even... No, I'm not gonna fuck with it. Okay. Guess I can level something up. I like that. Hmm. God, so tough. Hmm.
Hello again, my man. What's on your mind? Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing but those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man? Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk.
Entrapment is a practice whereby an officer of the law induces a person to commit a crime.
Then what's your deal here?
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration. Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Oh, that's right. I need to go talk to Measurehead. Oh shit, baby. Let's go. 19 real, let's go. Actually, let's not talk to him yet. I'm supposed to be suspicious of him. Talk to this guy.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? You know, serious business. I'm sure that...
He's a chatty guy. What?
Yeah, whatever.
promising race pupil returns. And... Look, babe. The mignon of law is also a racist. But his racism...
So
The basic race education he received in high school has led him to think his basic racist. I take pity on you. Very well. You may enter the door once.
Finally. Let's go.
Oh, I wanna see what's in that box. It's over here, right? Alrighty. There we go. Come on. Oh.
On second glance, someone...
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside, hundreds of documents containing logistical data. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Couron. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own hermeneutics was almost within your grasp. But now, only vague letters float before. You're a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can...
Is that what you're doing with those folders over there? My thought exactly, officer. Shall we?
Come on, baby.
You're trying hard, but the data here is unbelievably
God damn it.
draws.
Yes?
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you. The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move. It's unclear whether you actually have Sure, why not?
Oh, fuck. All right.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. There is a white rectangle clearly visible on its back. As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck evidence. Oh, yeah, that's my shit.
Yes?
That's a cool jacket. Let's fucking go.
This is the Night Watchman's booth. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather. The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons. Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth is immaculate. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date. You take the painkillers. They are yours now. Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia. Don't think about that.
Total spine collapse.
Think about something else. Your nihilistic humor renders the list of side effects null and void. Just like everything else. Yes. You stand and exit the booth.
If you must. But please.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulous. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair.
Why did you take that? Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be...
Taking somebody's fucking such psycho shit. Let's see.
A rusting control panel with several marsh. On. Arrête. Off. With a loud grind. The crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air. And with a surprisingly quiet, the harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again. Now, the rusty control, a faint smell of burning rubber reaches.
I can't see how that was worth the records. Except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Nice.
Before you stands a cargo container.
You do? Because there are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on one?
From the crane.
It's a cargo container, Detective. We're not here to interact with containers.
No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. No reply. The knock produces a hollow... You attempt to turn the handle. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking quick say I'm gonna try it one time.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened despite the dirt that
No
surrounds
fucking
and
way.
trails you. A beacon of light emerges from deep within you. The door stands silent.
Satisfied, Detective?
Try again. Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
You can't be serious.
What the fuck? I can't believe I fucking first tried that.
stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to... The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review. Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to in the general stillness. Only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Welcome, welcome. Not too much actually. Just pleasantly surprised to have company today.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen? Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow.
Mr. Diodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Pleasure to meet you. Though I'm sorry to hear that a good public servant like yourself is enthralled to the drink. A man can't serve two masters in my experience. Who am I? Anyhow.
Mr. Diodore, I am Lieutenant...
Oh my god.
Mr. Diodore...
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh Lord, not this again. Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is. And yet, it never seems to get us...
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Ghana. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to...
And blow.
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level. But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really. Well, imagine living such a high net worth existence is overwhelmingly exciting. But yes, traveling. This is a great way. By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly? Ah, interesting. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of looks smart, you know? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems, fail-proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets better. Don't get me wrong. They're nice things. But once you achieve a certain level of wealth, your time and mental space become much more important. Go right ahead.
Could you please stop asking everyone for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to make worse than we already do.
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a smart man. As you may know, us high net worth individuals do have a lot of cash on hand. Here is 3 real. How much can you get for this? That's the idea, my friend. You've got to... Baby, you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
Conceptualization.
Thanks for stopping.
Let's go. Let's go.
Container, I'll turn you nice.
The lyrics to this container song, the accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice.
Container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister. Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. People say us Ubies are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know...
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't...
So no one...
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he... But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so. Like what, mister? Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know.
Told you.
Oh, you want Mr. Everard then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Guys like Mr. Everard and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everard... Oh, Mr. Everard is where he always is. In his office, of course. Bye-bye now.
Let's see if I can not get killed by his chair. I need to save my level ups for rerolls. Guess I could quick save now.
Before you is a walrus of a man, seated behind. With great effort, he straightens
That portrait is so
himself in
silly.
his chair, with a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by.
Oh hey, Dubois. Let's go.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately...
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? We're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions. I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our...
You're no Titan affiliation, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me, how can the heck...
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain... This should take care of that nonsense. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch it...
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Yes, I know, Lawrence. He's a real character.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least, don't thank him for it.
Don't mention it. But also, don't forget it. I'm just...
He's not.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, be very worried.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious.
Harry
Don't
Dubois.
be. Everything's... It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Officer, we will deal with this later.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Come on, double sixes, baby.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to prove? You need to prove it. Chill.
God.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry! Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I...
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. In a kind of throw-in motion. Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree.
Oh my! Don't take this question...
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some, but of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you. Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead... And, Jean, please take it easy with the race signs. He's had a... You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you. Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me, but there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging.
Yes, that sounds good.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down...
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and...
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in... Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't...
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore... Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing... A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. Fantastic, my friend. Just let me... You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Yes, your lost gun. My best men up. Your gun will be found, Harry.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage. Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way.
Harry! I was only trying to be... Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming...
I assure you, we are working on locating...
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands. Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very... One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that we're all trying to do what's best for Martinez here. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her, because you and I are such good friends, and I am helping you get that nasty body down from the tree. And with finding your lost gun. I'm not a jealous guy. If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with... Of course, I have no... Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her...
It is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Mega rich light-bending guy? Oh my god. How did that get in there? Damn it to hell, Harry. I specifically told my guys to check all the containers for mega-rich light-bending guys.
There was a guy in the container, but he didn't bend any light. That was in the detective's head.
Honestly, guys, we might be moving all kinds of suspicious things through this harbor, but I won't be caught transporting the light-bending mega-rich. I have a reputation to protect. Harry, it's beginning to dawn on me that you're a real fascist. A mega-fascist who imagines mega-rich light-bending fascists. I love it. Thank you for sharing this facet of yourself with me. I shudder to think...
Not for 1 second did he believe there's an actual mega-rich person somewhere in his container town.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy, honestly.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about...
He's hiding his real reaction.
Thank you for your understanding.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Measurehead's race pupil. Personally, I'm not big on the whole race thing, but that's okay. Let me assure you, I'm very glad you're comfortable sharing this with me. I run a big and... Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches... Of course, let us dispatch with... My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction...
I think the odds of that are...
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is first.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is, I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address.
It's just a brown folder. You can't make out what's written on it.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first. Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you.
Oh, Harry. Oh, wow.
I'm sure it's not that bad. It's worse he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
So how about it, Harry? You need assistance, I presume? But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
He doesn't really seem to know any more about it.
It's Harry. Harry Dubois. And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you? Ah, this?
This translates into...
I find that very suspicious.
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. It says... Oh yes, very interesting. It says you're more like a mad prophet than a cop. Always rambling about the end of the world. I'm sure these stories are exaggerated. Of course, Harry. Sin.
He's probably just making a guess based on your recent activity in Montanese.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on... Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now. A real red...
Constable.
The front of this quarterly journal features a... To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. After rifling the pages, the magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Okay. All right. Let's see, what is this?
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides out to greet you. The drawer...
Our volition is shit. Should get it to 3. Learning cap for endurance. What does that mean? Oh, I see. Not sure I want to level up endurance, but I'm also not sure I don't. Wonder how I unlock shit. Oh well.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in...
He had nothing to do with it.
So it was. My unpromising race pupil entered the harbor and used my superior to give me orders. I salute your cunning. Remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
There's a but.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you.
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my babe. See that they stay here the whole time.
The woman's gaze.
So, you guys are like cops or something? Cool, I like.
You hear that? That sound? He's...
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have farewell, lambs of witch. You are a Union man from now on.
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye. Like men of the plain. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Oh, say no more. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Social crusher.
I'm not so sure about the hustle grind, but what you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the wailing in rags.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about none of this mess where this jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Wow, you work hard. Oh, yes, you hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide. Oh yeah, like a horse, a workhorse. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. We didn't make it. That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on yours. It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer. Wasn't easy getting that giant novelty check from Everard. Took some ingenuity to get into the harbor, but you got in, and you took that. Oh yeah, you took that bribe hard. You're a killer. Can't say that. You should hit. You're a killer. A shame. You didn't log that in as a donation either. You don't log any of that shit. You're a street rider. Yeah, you're in the sales business. Shake them for shit and then...
Oh, fuck. Oh, well.
Law officers. Sure. And are you rich? That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still practically a hobo. Because of the taxes. G-Man's got his jam-covered stick. Our taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate. That is Revachol. You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales, 98% of all your money. Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously.
God damn.
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners. Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. Everyone can see that. So tell me, very well, I guess no one will build no objections. It's mathematically impossible to achieve a classless society. Everyone knows this. Anyone? Anyone? There's no one. Okay then, lie down and let...
That wasn't real communism. That wasn't real communism. Where's another fucking lorry driver? Let's see if it's
a lorry stuck in the traffic windows. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over.
Well, we will talk to the racist lorry driver. You smuggling drugs, cunt?
Looking for something? Oh, man. Oh.
She's showing people.
Look at that kite go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while. God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight. So they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial. I don't go for that foreign piss. Proper booze is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of that Yugograd vodka. Koiko.
He eyes you wearily.
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my... Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealand. That beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. Of course he's a lorry driver. What? I tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit. He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanux lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure, buddy. Not until we've heard.
Guess so.
I don't know. Pawn it off on the foreigner, kind of classic. Although Seling is suspicious.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
By the way, Kipt is a racial slur. You need to act decisively. It's Kuno. Use Kuno words.
Stop choking, Kuno! The faggot has got you in a chokehold!
Kuno's not fucking choking. Like fuck you did. Kuno's gonna keep saying kipped forever now. Shit. The fuck did you want anyway? You're your fuck bag down. Now let's talk normal shit. Yes. It's a normal conversation. Ask normal shit, please. The fuck about it? Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor. Kuno's fucking got one big thing wrong with him. Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away. Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno. Yeah? That shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno, you wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gates. Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker came around?
Yes, you met him at the gates. The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
Fuck are you talking about? What is this?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing?
You hear the lieutenant hum.
You're
Get lost!
yeah. The kingdom of Kuno. Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small time. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban. Believe it, you need this shit.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready. They will also make you into an idiot.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for falling anyway, pig. The fuck? A mug in the trash?
Mug to
Is this about the fucking
everybody.
clothes again? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that face brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did...
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face. Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno... Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno...
The lieutenant takes a quick...
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno's Kuno, pig.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Ray!
Oh my god.
Help! He's got the Kuno! Help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before...
Help! He's digging his dick out!
It's not Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in there, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
God. Oh, I want to see it. I want to see it.
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late! Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that, I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that. There's a dead body, remember? That's what you were doing here. You're a cop on the case.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno
turned you into his prison, bitch. You're gonna be in this.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever.
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
You don't talk to me about my fucking people. You don't know where I come from. You just Kuno's
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I'll at least see what the empathy fail looks like.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him.
Get your snout. You should get.
You okay, Kuno?
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
Kuno doesn't.
Okay.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from what do you think you are?
What the fuck?
You're hungover.
Why doesn't that work, bro? There's such a fucking high chance. Whatever, I am safe scumming this. I'm pissed off.
There are
Should be
several
easy.
footprints in the mud, left maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the 1. Standard work boot. 2. Standard boot. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reed. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 45. Another standard. 6. An aberration. Light as air. Even pace. Same make of boot, but impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Every 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. 8. And yet another standard work boot. Number 44.
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer? No, it's not. Forget us. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
He doesn't seem to hear you. Looking sad.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. 200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up?
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows. Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between 2 men. Anyway, it's for future consider. A woman? Or a kid? Understood. Anything else? A week, maybe? 7...
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days...
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here...
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle.
Indeed. They all... Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him. The lieutenant's eyes narrowed.
Either way. What else?
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready, yes. 1. Investigation of the scene.
The RCM's 4th...
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up!
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
I thought we decided to leave it to process.
Damn it. This is okay. So you can sneak out of your room, maybe. after he's gone to sleep.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Et puis descend, to crack the top 20 was...
Unfortunately, no. They are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things, while you will take notes. That's right.
God, I want to remove the boots. He'll get pissed this time.
The dead man stares in silence.
I can't risk it.
Open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with...
That's you.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings.
KK57.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals precinct. That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
And what would that make?
HDB 41. 1015. It's understated.
Good. Let's go with that. NA. NA. Roughly 50.
Try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side. The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Mondial. Subgroup Occident.
The pudgy mess looks neither mondial nor, as you read it, you think. That leaves out dark-haired Mesk, Sal, Sarah Maurizio. A solid guess, Mr. Racial Profiler.
Fucky!
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
What the fuck?
Nor does he look now with his pregnant...
We're still going with March 4th. 51. What else? 9. Body identified by... is non-applicable.
HDB 41. 0803.
None. At least not after the initial examination. They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for him.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosenkrantz Row. Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small, elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair. Her silhouette ball-like again, and so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today.
We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully...
Clothes. The deceased wears...
See, it's happened.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive.
The disappointment is palpable.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel.
Boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone else.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100.100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is per tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo, resembling... The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files, as the deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters, generally consistent with... Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back. Short.
What the fuck?
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that different from a living person after a swim.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Ligature mark. A steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark.
See, my...
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
You are? This pig is Kuno's.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there. Steady now. Like a flower arranger. 2 cuts and it should come loose.
Come on, baby.
After some
Let's
deliberation,
go.
you sink the cutters into the knot. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below. Chest is intact. Normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis in...
No! I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Back the genitals.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact. But in addition, I see smaller, residual.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades. Dispersal and accumulation.
We have a real... Last item. Hands. Hands are clean. No sign of a recent... Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next? Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you...
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat. You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the...
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the respiratory system. Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after combat.
No scream. No sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. It's hard. Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. Inside, you sleep silence as always.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus. Hepatobiliary. NA. Are you a hepatobiliary expert? Neither am I. Same for toxicology and cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy gastrointestinal.
This will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila. What's next on the list? Let's see.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
Head, chest and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has... And your opinion, officer? Agreed. So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury. Has confessed to causing it.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp.
Right. Next. A dark red abrade. I see hemorrhaging on the skin.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait. Think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
That's it. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over. Well, we established probable. Then, we were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. I need a copy of that for processing.
You tilt your head. I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
I'm gone. Into the wild pale yonder. In the past. Wait, I'm a joke. Look at me. A killer. Go ahead. What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination. Go ahead. Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all. Here you go, you loony. Fuck no. You're no Rooney. No, you don't. Between you and me. That's right. Stupid because you have. Do I remind you of someone?
A child born with Moller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
You sure we got out of that one? Coppellini. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limp corpse.
Do you think we missed something? I worked as one of those processing guys for a year. They are butchers and clowns. I once saw 20 CO. In short, you and I are the last line of detection. If you're not sure we got everything, we need to look again. And for that, it would have to be industrial in size. Let's start.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man?
Only if all else.
Kuno, or remember the buttons on that
This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for.
It's getting a wee bit light. What the fuck was that? Huh. I'm gonna have to go back and check that. Actually, that's a good time for a little break, or maybe call it for the night. We'll see.